ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We have been seeing that Brahma is the Karanam. Asya Jagataha Moolam Karanam Brahma iti. Maya Sagita Brahma. Tataha Hiranyagarbha Tataha Virat. So the Samashti Stula Prapancha Abhimani Virat. That Virat 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 is nothing but this, the name given to the Brahma, which manifests in the form of this Prapancha. So therefore, Virataha api, this Karanam, Brahma. So Jani Hetuhu, Sarvasya Jani Hetuhu, Brahma. Virat Rupena, Brahma Eva, Sarvam. That is what the Upanishad wants to present. Why? Because Shaunaka asked the question, Kasminno Vijnate Sarvamidam Vijnatam Bhavati. The word Sarvam, Sarvam refers to that which is that the word Sarvam and the word Kasmin Bhava Vijnate, knowing which, that is knowing which, that one thing, and the Sarvam. Therefore, there is a connection. There is a connection between that one and the Sarvam. What is the connection? That one alone has become Sarvam, everything. Sarvam, when we say everything, when we say there are many things. One thing is one, Ekam. So, therefore, many things and one thing. Knowing one thing, we know everything, many things. This Jagat, which is in the form of this Nama Rupa. The Jagat is nothing but Nama Rupa. That is many things, plurality, multiplicity. How can we know that, knowing that one thing, unless if it is the Karanam? Therefore, Brahma is the Karanam. Asya Jagataha Karanam Brahma. So therefore, that is the connection. Therefore, the question is what Shonaka asked. That is the connection. So therefore, we have to talk about the Srishti, which has appeared, which has manifested from Brahma, and therefore it is not different from Brahma, Maya Sakita Brahma. So this Sarvasya Jani Hetuhu Brahma Virat Rupena Bhavati. Therefore, Sarvam is this Prapancha is Brahma. So having talked about the Hiranyagarbha Srishti, then the Upanishad talks about the Virat Srishti, the projection of the Stula Prapancha, the Virat. So therefore, this Virat, what we see, what we perceive, what is available for our Anubhava through our sense organs, that Virat is Sakshat Ishvaraha Eva. It is not different from Ishvara. Ishvara alone has appeared in the form of this Virat Prapancha. Therefore, to know the Prapancha, which consists of so many things, Namarupa, no Ishvara. Therefore, what is here is Ishvara. Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. So, Brahma Jnanena Sarva Jnanam Bhavati. Therefore, that person who is Brahmajnaha is Sarvajnaha, Sarvam Janati. Brahma Karanam, Mula Karanam, iti Yaha Janati, Saha Brahmajnaha, Sarvajnaha. Knowing Brahma, he becomes a knower of everything. Not that he needs to know everything in detail. He knows the Karanam, the Moolam. The Moolam, he knows. He knows the material. He knows the clay. Knowing clay, all the clay products are as well known. You don't have to study or know the products of clay separately. There may be details involved in that. That is not required. That is only known to Ishvara, but the Karanam is known. So here in Vedanta, in this Karana Jnanena, that Karana Brahma Jnanena, you become free, you become Muktaha. That Karana Ajnanam alone is Bandha Karanam, Samsara Karanam. Karana Ajnanena, what happens is, there is a Ajnanam, there is Ajnanam or there is Abhimanam superimposed on the Karyam. This Sharira Manasangata, the Karyam on which there is a superimposition of myself. I superimpose myself on this Sharira Manasangata. So, I, the Karanam, the Brahma, now it is taken to be this limited Sharira Manasangata, that is the Samsara Karanam, Bandha Karanam. Now, when there is a shift of this I from this limited body, mind, sense to this Ishvara, who is Jagat Karanam, then you become free. You become Sarvajnaha, you become Muktaha. Tattu Jnanena eva bhavati. So, therefore, because the Shaunaka has this question, therefore the Upanishad adopts a prakriya and presents this Virat Prapancha is nothing but it is Brahma. And Upanishad presents here a list of things which are created in the Virat. Within the Virat, there are so many things are there. Suryaha, Chandraha, and all the Indriyas which the human beings enjoys, and the human beings are there, and they are multiplied, and Vedas are created. Vedas talked about varieties of karma. The karma involves all the anga, karmangas are there. Yajamana is there. The yajna is there. Then all the mantras are involved. The ahutis are involved. And the karma has got the karma palam. The karma palam in the form of this, the loka prapti. That is by Dakshinayana Marga or Uttarayana. Iti, varieties of things are there. So Upanishad presence. Everything has come from Tasmat Aksharat Samprasutaha. So that is the idea. So therefore, nothing is away from Ishvara. That is the Tatparyam. So that Virat Srishti, the Virat description is given from this mantra 214. We will chant. Agnirmurdha Chakshushi Chandrasuryo.
Agnirmurta Chakshushi Chandrasuryo.
Dishashrotre Vak Vivritascha Vedaha.
Dishashrotre Vagvritascha Vedaha.
Vayuh Prano Hridayam Vishwamasya.
Vayuh Prano Hridayam Vishwamasya.
Padbhyam Prithvi Khesha Sarva Bhutantaratma.
Padbhyam
Adya
Prithvi
Prithvi Shesha
Sarvabhutantaratma.
Sarvabhutantaratma.
Tasmadagnis Samidho Yasya Suryaha.
Tasmadagni
Tasmadagni
Samidho
Samidho
Yasya
Yasya
Suryaha.
Suryaha.
Somat Parjanya Oshadhayah Pritivyam.
Somat
Somat
Parjanya
Parjanya
Oshadhayah
Voshadaya
Prithvyam.
Prativyam.
Puman Retas Sinchati Yoshitayam.
Puman
Puman
Retas
Retap
Sinchati
Sinchati
Yoshitayam.
Yoshitayam.
Bhagvih Prajah Purushat Samprasutaha.
Bhagvi
Bhakvi
Praja
Praja
Purushat
Purushat
Samprasutaha.
Samprasutaha.
Tasmadraja Samayajum Shidikshaha.
Tasmat Ruchasama Yajumshis Dikshaha.
Yajnascha Sarve Kratavo Dakshinascha.
Yajnascha Sarve
Sarve
Kratavo
Kratavo
Dakshinascha.
Dakshinascha.
Samvatsarascha Yajamanascha Lokaha.
संवत्सरस्य
संवत्सरस्य
यजमानश्च
यजमानश्च
लोकाः
लोकाः
सोमो यत्र पवते यत्र सूर्यः
सोमो यत्र
सोमो
पवते
यत्र
यत्र
पवते यत्र
सूर्यः
सूर्यः
I think that was the last mantra, the sixth mantra. So therefore, Brahma is Jani Hetuhu and this Loka Vriddhi Hetuhu. So Sarvam Tasmat, that Purushat Aksharat Eva Samprasutaha. So that topic continues. So in the previous mantra, we saw this, all the four Vedas, and the Dikshaha, then Yajnaha Kratavaha, then the Dakshina involved in that, then Samvatsarada Kala, then Loka Prapti, everything Samprasutaha iti. From that eva Tasmat Aksharat Ukta Purushat Aksharat eva Samprasutaha. And the Upanishad continues, further gives the details of the Srishti. The next mantra, seventh mantra, we will read. Tasma cha deva bagudha samprasutah.
तस्माच्च
तस्माच्च
देवा
देवा बहुधा
सम्प्रसूताः
सम्प्रसूताः
Sadhya manushya pashavo vayamsi.
साध्या मनुष्या पशवो वयांसि
Pranapano vrihiyavo tapascha.
प्राणापानो
प्राणापानो
व्रीह्यवौ
व्रीह्यवोस्तपश्च
Shraddha satyam brahmacharyam vidhischa.
श्रद्धा
श्रद्धा
सत्यं
सत्यं
ब्रह्मचर्यं
ब्रह्मचर्यं
विधिश्च
विधिश्च
Samprasutaha. Samprasutaha samyak prasutaha su shunj dhatu prasave. Prasave. So it is born. Samprasutaha samyak utpannaha ityartaha. It is well born. Samprasutaha. What? Devaha. Devaha samprasutaha. Devaha referring to the devas. This karmanga bhutaha devaha. Vasu, Ashtavasu, Ekadasha, Rudra, Dvadasha Aditya, all the devatas, Samprasutaha. They are anga, part of the karma anga, karmanga. Karmanga bhutaha devaha. They are all born. From what? Tasmad referring to the Aksharat Purushat, what has been already mentioned in the previous mantras. The previous mantra, it is that Aksharat Purushat. So Akshara Purushat, that is Brahmanaha, Maya Sagita Brahmanaha, this Karmanga Bhutaha, Devaha, and thereof Bagudaha, many forms. Nana Vidaha. Bagudaha is Nana Vidaha in many forms. Samprasutaha Samyak Utpannaha iti. So from that Brahma, all the the devas are born. It means devas are born not just randomly. Devas are born in keeping with the karma, their karma. Devas are also nothing but jiva only. They are also jivas. They have attained that padavi, the designation, because of their karma, because of their punya karma. So they become exalted jivas. They are called devas. So yatha karma, tata karma palam, yatha karma palam, tata loka prapti janma bhavati. So they have taken the birth of devas because they have done punyam by the karma and upasana. So therefore they have become devas. If only papam is there, then they will be born in the atholoka or narakaloka. If there is a mixture of papa punyam, then they become human beings. They take the Manisha Janma in this loka. Mishra, that is why they are Manushyaha, they are called Mishra. Papa Punya Mishraha. Iti. So here, Devas are also born from that Akshara Purushat. Sadhyaha. Sadhyaha also refers to the Devas only, Devatas only. The special, they are special, a class of Devatas. There also, the word sadhyaha not, it doesn't mean sadhya means that which is to be attained. It is not that meaning here, that we know only from the Bhashyam. Deva Visheshaha Bhashyakara will say, you will see that. Deva Visheshaha, that is a variety, a class of Devatas. And Manushyaha Pashavaha Vayamsi. Manushyaha is the human beings. They are born. Vayamsi. Vayas means crows, but not only crows, it refers to all the birds. Vayamsi. And the word Pashavaha also is a Pashavaha means Pashus, the animals, both wild animals as well as domesticated animals. Vayamsi. Vayamsi means birds. Vayaka Vayasi Vayamsi. It also can mean crow also. We can take birds. So Vayamsi. So they are born. Then prana apana. By that we can bring other prana also. Vyana, Udana, Samana, iti. They represent the life. They represent the life. The life which sustains the beings, which sustains the jivas. So that prana, pranapanu, etc. Then further, then for the annam for them, Vrigiyavu or the Vrigiyavu, they are used for the ritual also, the karma. So Vrigiyavu, Vrigi is rice, Yava is barley. So Vrigiyavu, that which is in the form of the annam for the created beings, or it is annam which is this is required to be offered into the fire in the ritual, in the fire. So Vrigiyavu. Then Tapaha. Tapaha is the disciplines, the sadhanam, the religious disciplines, austerity, which has to be followed. Since here we are many devas, etc. are all born, so therefore we can connect everything to the ritual, because they're all karmanga bhutaha, part of the karma. So tapaha is referring to the austerities or the rules which have to be observed in performing the ritual. Therefore, Vrigiyavu can be taken as that which is to be offered into the fire in the Agnikunda. Tapascha. Then Shraddhaha. Shraddha is Shastreshu Guru Vakyeshu Vishwasaha Shraddha. Shraddha is accepting, validating Veda as a pramana. Veda means Veda and Vedanta. So, Shastreshu, Pramanya Buddhi, Shraddha. They are called Astika. Ye Shastreshu, Yesham Shastreshu Pramanya Buddhi, te Astikaha. Iti Uchyate. So, Astikaha. Na Astikaha, Nastikaha. Nastika doesn't mean non-believer of God. Nastikas, really it means they don't accept Shastra as the Pramana. They are called Nastika. That is why we have Astika Darshanam, Nastika Darshanam. So, Veda as a Pramana, or giving that the benefit of doubt, the pending understanding that Shastram is a Pramana, that is called Shraddha. That validating Veda as a Pramanam. That is called Shraddha. Therefore, Shraddha is that Astikya Buddhi is called Shraddha, the attitude with regard to the Veda as the Pramanam. Only when Shraddha is there, then only you can do karma. You can do karma or you can follow Vedanta also. So the Shraddha is important. Only when Shraddha is not there, then only people, they study Veda and try to interpret Veda with the modern knowledge science. What Veda says or what the science says, they are separate. They are the Vishaya for that, for the Veda or for the science, separate knowledge. They are not connected. What Veda says cannot be proved by science. So the Vishaya which the Veda reveals, it is a subject matter only for the Veda, not for the science. What the science proves, it is not a subject matter for the Vedas. Therefore, Vedas cannot be scientific, or science cannot be Vedic also. It's not a Vedic science, not scientific Veda, because it has got separate Vishaya. They are called Pramanam, independent. The scope of knowledge is exclusive to the Pramanam. Then only it is Pramanam. Then only Pramanam can be called a Pramana. Anadigata Bhadita Palavat Jnana Janakam Pramanam iti. So therefore, what the Veda reveals, the subject matter of the Veda, it cannot be proved by science. Therefore, Shraddha is required to do karma. What the Vedas reveals, that karma, for getting a certain karma palam, what one needs to have is Shraddha. Like a child has got trust, the Shraddha in the mother, similarly, that is Shraddha. So when the Vedas are created, which are to be followed by the Vedika, it means Shraddha also it is there. That Astikya Buddhi is there. Therefore, Shraddha is important. Where Veda is, there Shraddha is. Then Satyam. Satyam stands for the truth. Not only the truth, speaking truth, it stands for all the values. Amanittam, Adambittam, Ahimsa, Kshanti, Rajam, all the values, the spiritual disciplines. So that value system. So that is Satyam. The values following which the person becomes a Sattva Guna Pradhana Purusha. But those values, that is what is referred to by the word Satyam. Or it is that which sustains the order. There is no violation of the order. Satyam. Then Brahmacharyam. Brahmacharyam is the lifestyle, a disciplined lifestyle. Primarily, Brahmacharya means keeping oneself away from any physical relationship. That is Brahmacharya. That is one aspect of Brahmacharya. Brahmani acharati, Brahmachari, or student. So that Brahmacharya, it is also one of the value, and that stands for the capacity to withdraw from other pursuits. Other pursuits can take away a person from the main pursuit, moksha pursuit. Therefore, keeping away the other pursuits or make the other pursuits subserve the moksha, pursuit, that is called brahmacharyam. You simply translate it as studentship. Studentship mean that is irrespective of the age, it's irrespective of the gender. The person can be a student if the priority is moksha. That is brahmacharyam. Then vidischa. Vidhi is iti kartavyata. This is how the karma to be done. The stipulations for performing the ritual. The method of performing the ritual. The method, so that you gain the ukta karma palam. So for getting a karma pala, only the karma is being done. So if you want to enjoy the karma pala, the karma to be done as it is stipulated by the Veda. The mantra and the performance of the karma and the agutis and the dakshina, everything is stipulated. So when everything is followed as given by as presented by the Veda, then karma pala bound to come. Because we have Shraddha in Veda. And also not only for the karma, even for leading one's life dharmically, one has to follow the value system. So vidhi means do's and don'ts. Yama niyama, as it is said in the Patanjali Ashtanga Yoga. Kalanjam ma bhakshayet, suram na pibet, satyam vada, dharmam chara. So certain things to be done, certain things should be avoided. So do's and don'ts. There are certain guiding principles which the Veda says. So those are called vidhi. Those are called the vidhi. So all these things, Bhagudaha, Devaha, Sadhyaha, Manushyaha, Pashavaha, Vayamsi, Prana Prano, Vidhiyavo, Tapaha, Cha, Shraddha Satyam Brahmacharyam, Vidhischa, Samprasutaha, Tasmat, Purushat, Samprasutaha. Everything is born from the Akshara Purusha. So everything, when we say everything is covered, literally the Upanishad covers everything. That's why a long list is given from the previous mantras onwards. So therefore, everything, lot of Namarupa, everything cannot be covered, but by mentioning a series of things, a few things, the Upanishad covers everything. So everything has come from that Brahma. This is what we call it as Srishti, creation, projection, manifestation. And the Karta is this Maya Sakita, Brahma. We will read the Vashyam. Tasmacha Purushat.
Tasmacha Purushat.
Karmanga Bhutaha Devaha.
Karmanga Bhutaha Devaha.
Bagudha.
Bahudha.
Vasvadi Ganabhedena Samprasutaha.
Vasvadi Ganabhedena Samprasutaha.
Samyak Prasutaha.
Samyak Prasutaha.
Tasmacha Tasmat Purushat Cha. So from that Purusha alone. Cha is for Tasmat Eva. Sakaraha is Eva. Eva Arte. Purushat Eva. From that Purusha alone. Devaha. This Karmanga Bhutaha Devaha. Their form of the karma. So Anga, Angi. Anga is the limbs, the part of the karma. So karma is the main thing, and whatever required to perform the karma, they are called the Anga. the priests are Anga, the Yajamana is also Anga, the Dakshina is involved also Anga, the Ahutis which are offered Anga. So everything is Anga. Mantras which are chanted, which are addressed to, and the offerings which are offered into to the Ahuti, to the Devatas. Devatar also they become part of the Anga. So therefore, Karmanga Bhutaha Devaha iti. All these are the subject matter of the Purva Mimamsa. It is not for Uttara Mimamsa, not for Vedanta. So the Purva Mimamsa, all these things are analyzed, and they say Devas also are part of the Veda, the Karma Anga iti. So Karma is Pradhanam. That which is Pradhanam is Karma, and everything which supports that, including the Devatas, they're all Anga. So in the Brahmarpanam Brahmavihi, Brahmagno, what is offered is Brahma. To whom you offer, that is also Brahma. So there, all different karakas are mentioned. Karta, Karma, Sampradana, etc. All the karakas are Brahma. So the different karakas are mentioned. So here also, the what is offered, that is Anga, and to whom it is offered, that is also Anga. The Ahutis which are offered to the Devata, Devatas are Sampradana. They also form part of the Karma, therefore Karmanga. What is offered is Anga. By what it is offered, that is also the Anga, Karmanga. Because it is Karma, they all form part of the Karma, the Anga of the ritual. So, therefore, Devatas who are Sampradana Karaka, to whom it is offered, Ahutis are offered, they also form part of the Karma. And there are varieties of Devatas, Bhagudaha, many forms, manifold. Who are they? Vasvadi, Ashtavasu. Vasu means the Ashtavasu. Ashtavasu, Adi Padat we can bring the Rudra, Aditya, etc. Ekadasha, Rudraha, Aditya, iti. All the other Devatas can be, all the other Gana can be brought in. So, therefore, Devaha, Samprasutaha, Samyak Prasutaha, they are very well born. They are born in keeping with their Karma Palam. Samprasutaha, they are also Jiva, and because of their Karma Pala, they become exalted Jiva, Devatas. That is, we have to understand. And now they become the Devatas, the presiding deities. For them, these Ahutis are offered. And that position of Devata they attain by karma, and they give karma pala to the performer of karma. They all follow the order. Samprasutaha iti. Then the next line. Sadhyaha
Sadhyaha
Deva Visheshaha.
Deva Visheshaha.
So Deva Visheshaha means there is the particular type, the class of Devatas. Deva Visheshaha. Bhashyakara simply says Sadhyaha is Deva Visheshaha iti. A particular Devatas, or the Devatas which are connected with their Pitra Devatas. Pitra Devatas. They are Deva Visheshaha. They are distinct from this Aditya, Rudra, Ashtavasus. So therefore, Sadhyaha Deva Visheshaha iti. Manushyaha Karmadhikritaha.
Manushyaha Karmadhikritaha.
Manushyaha, human beings, who are Karma Adhikritaha. Karma adhikritaha is karmani adhikritaha. Karmani adhikritaha. They are eligible. They have the adhikaritvam for doing karma. So manushyaha karma adhikritaha. Who is eligible or who is qualified to do karma? The one who enjoys kartrutvam, he only can do karma. Who can do karma? Only Manushya can do karma. Other beings cannot do karma because Manushya has got the free will. Kartum shakyam, akartum shakyam, anyatava kartum shakyam. He alone can do karma. He has got enjoys free will. Therefore, karma adhikritaha. Karma adhikritaha is eligible, is qualified to perform the karma. By doing karma, he gains papa punya, and the papa punya are exhausted either in this loka or another loka. So, therefore, since he is qualified to do karma, since he can do only karma, therefore, karma adhikritaha. And the karma can be performed where? Only here, only in this loka. That is why this bhumi is called Kurukshetra, Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre. Because this is the karma bhumi where action is possible only for human beings. All the other lokas they are bhoga loka. They are meant for exhausting the papa punya. You can gain papam or punyam only in this loka. So therefore, karma adhikritaha. In general, we can take, or specifically with regard to the Vaidika karma, you only can perform the karma. And Vaidika karma also, not that everybody can perform karma. There are certain rules are there. Certain karmas can be performed only by certain people in keeping with their varna and ashrama. So that also to be kept in mind in keeping with the order, the karmas in keeping with the varna ashrama, they are qualified to perform the karma. Therefore, Manushyaha, he can do karma, he can gather karma, he can gather karma pala. They are called Manushyaha. Pashavaha.
Pashavaha.
Gramya Aranyaha.
Gramya
Gramya
Aranyaha.
Aranyaha.
That is Gramya Aranyaha. Pashavaha referring to Pashu, the animals. Those animals are either Gramya or Aranyaha. So those are born in the Gramya is it's a Tadita word. That which are domesticated. Grama means village. It means the domesticated animals. And which are not domesticated, which live in the forest, Aranya, Aranyaha. So both domesticated and like domestic animals like cows, etc., and the animals which live in the forest. Everything has come from this Purushat Eva. Then Vayamsi.
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 Pakshinaha.
Pakshinaha.
Vayamsi. Vayas Shabda, referring to all type of birds. Pakshinaha. Pakshinaha is Pakshin Shabda. Pakshaha asya asti iti Pakshin. Pakshi, Pakshino, Pakshinaha. So all the birds are covered by the word Vayamsi. Even though specifically it is crow. Crow is specific for the bird is very specific for the Shraddha karma. So Vayamsi. Other birds also can be considered. So Pakshinaha, Vashakar generally gives Pakshinaha iti. Then Pranapano.
Jivanam.
Prana.
Sorry, Jivanam cha.
Jivanam
cha.
Manusyadinam.
Manusyadinam.
Pranapano.
Pranapano.
So prana apana. That by which a being lives, sustains. They are also born from Ukta Purusha eva. So prana, apana, by the becoming other prana also, Vyana, Udana, Samana, they're all born from Ishvara eva. Jivanam cha Manusyadina, Manusyadinam Jivanam, that which is important for the Manushya to live, to sustain. Jivana Hetu. Here, Jivanam is Jivana Hetu, that which is the Hetu for living. Without prana, no life. So the cause for the life is this prana. So prana apana is just a upalakshana. By that we can bring other pranas also. They become the hetu for jivanam of the manushya. Therefore, manushyanam jivana hetu. Hetu ethau pranapano iti. So praninam jivana hetu bhutau pranapano iti. Then the next line. Vrihiyavo
Vrihiyavau.
Yavo.
Havirartau.
Avirartau.
Vrihi Yavav. This Anna Vishesha, Vrihi Yavav. Rice and barley, which are offered to the Agni and to the Devatas. They represent Vrihi and Yava, just a Upalakshana again. They represent all the grains. All the grains. They are also born from Brahma Yava. So Vrihi Yavav. Avirartau. Avirartau means Avihi Artau. Avis. Avis is that which are offered to the Agni, which is in the Agni Kunda, the Yagya Kunda. So Avihi is the Artha. Avihi Artaha Yayoho Tau. Avirartau. It is a Bhogabrigi Samasa. That for the purpose of offering to the Yajna. So Artha is Prayojanam. Avihi Artha Yayo Tau Avirartau. That Vrihi and Yava, they are meant for the purpose of offering to the Yajna Kunda. So Avirartau, for the Artha is Prayojanam, for the purpose. Avirartau. Then Tapascha.
Tapascha.
Karmangam.
Karmangam.
Purusha Samskara Lakshanam.
Purusha
Samskara
Samskara
Lakshanam.
Swatantram cha Palasadhanam.
Swatantra cha
Palasadhanam.
Palasadhanam.
Tapaha tapyate anena iti. Tapaha Karana Vyutpatti. Tapaha tapyate, that by which you are burnt, not literally burnt. Your burning is, the burning, that sensation is not a pleasant sensation. It is a disturbing sensation. It is a discomfort sensation. So that by which you make yourself discomfort, that is called tapa. It means purposefully taking certain disciplines, a religious discipline, purposefully taking that, following that is called tapas. It is meant for the spiritual growth. We say just translate tapas as self-mortification, self-denial. Taking bath only in cold water, even in December, tapaha. And upasana, tapaha. Taking one meal a day or fasting, all tapas. Different types. Vak tapas is there. Vak tapas, kaya tapas, manas tapas, maunam is a tapas. Whichever the sense vishaya, which you think that which is distractive, over which you try to have some mastery, some control, that is called tapas. So that which is without which you cannot live, if you think, avoiding that, willfully avoiding that, that is called tapas. That's why we translate it as religious disciplines, austerities. So therefore tapas. This tapas here, Bhashekara, it presents two type of tapas here. One is karmangam. Karmangam, it is a part of the karma. It's called karmanga tapas. That you have to follow. The karmanga tapas have to be followed to get the desired karma pala. If fasting is to be done during the performance of the karma, it has to be done. Certain things to be followed. This is karma. That is why it says karmangam. It is purusha samskara lakshanam karmangam. Purusha samskara. Samskara is, it is purifying. It is in the form of purifying. It is in the form of purification, sanctification of the person. Purusha samskara lakshanam karmangam. Karmangam is one. Karmangam is one part. Second part is Purusha samskara lakshanam swatantram cha palasadhanam. So, swatantram is independent. Like this, certain tapas like upavasa, etc., they will give independent result, and they are in the form of Purusha samskara lakshanam, which is the form of Purusha samskara, and they are swatantram, they are independent. So one is karmanga, other one is swatantra. Swatantra palasadhanam. It is meant for independent karma pala. One as part of the karma, other one is not part of the karma. It is swatantram, independent, palasadhanam, sadhanam for gaining the palam, the result. And the second one, it is Purusha samskara lakshanam. It is in the form of purifying or qualifying, making a person fit for following a certain pursuit. So Purusha samskara lakshanam, which is in the form of preparing or purifying a person. Tapas. Upasana is also called sometimes tapas. They are also meant for independent result. Upasana, which involves upavasa, they are Purusha samskara lakshanam, swatantram palasadhanam. And those disciplines which are part of the karma, that they are one type. First type is karmanga, second type is Purusha samskara lakshanam, swatantram palasadhanam. That is the second type. The cha is there. The cha in English, cha means and. So karmanga and that which is the sadhanam for gaining the palam, for gaining the sadhanam, for gaining the palam, it is swatantram, it is independent, and it is in the form of Purusha samskara lakshanam. So two types of tapaha Bhashekara mentions here. Then the next one, Shraddha.
Shraddha.
Yat purvakaha.
Yat
Purvakaha.
Sarva purushartha sadhana prayogaha.
Sarva
Purushartha
purushartha
sadhana
sadhana
prayogaha.
Chitta prasadaha.
Chitta
Chitta
prasadaha.
prasadaha.
Astikya buddhihi.
Astikya buddhihi.
Shastreshu pramanya buddhihi shraddha. So sarva purushartha sadhana prayogaha chitta prasadaha astikya buddhihi. So astikya buddhi means what? Asti iti matihi yasya saha astikaha. The one who says it is, that person is called astika. So shastram is a pramanam. Shastram pramanam asti iti matihi, that buddhihi yasya purushasya saha purushaha astikaha bhavati. For the person who has this mati, this is this thinking that shastram is a valid means of knowledge. That person is called astika person. So not only shastram, what the shastram reveals Ishvaraha asti. So Ishvaraha asti iti matihi Yasya saha astikah. That is why we just simply say in the locally that believer of God, because Shastram only presents Ishvara. The one who believes in God, Ishvara, is called Astika. Who doesn't believe, they're called Nastika. So, Shastram Pramanam Asti iti matihi. That thinking, Shastram is a Pramana. And what the Shastram reveals, Shastran yet pratipaditam, that Ishvaraha is Ishvaraha pratipaditaha Shastrena, that Ishvaraha asti iti matihi, that thinking, that Shraddha, one who has Yasya matihi, Yasya saha astikah bhavati. So the one who believes in believes the Shastram and believe in what the Shastram reveals, that person is called Astika. Shastram also says Paraloka, other loka also are there, which cannot be verified by other means of knowledge. That is also is Astika only. Paralokaha asti iti matihi. Yasya saha api astikah eva. So therefore, Astika, when we say Shastram Pramanam asti iti matihi, Ishvaraha asti iti matihi, Paralokaha asti iti matihi, Papa Punyam api asti iti matihi. Papa Punya, they are also only revealed by the Shastram. Only we can talk about only those who are studying or those who have Shraddha in the Shastram, they only can talk about Papa Punya. Those who don't believe Shastram as a Pramanam, what is Papam, what is Punyam for them? Therefore, they do any karma and they don't bother about the karma pala. They don't believe karma pala. Therefore, they violate the order. They violate what the Shastram says. So, therefore, the Papa Punyam also revealed by the Shastram only, that one who believes, who has got that understanding or gives validity to the Shastram is called Astika, and that Buddhi, Astikya Buddhihi. So, Astika referring to the person. Astikasya bhavaha iti astikyam, and astikyam eva buddhihi, the buddhi in the form of the attitude that Shastram is the valid pramanam, that buddhi is called Shraddha. So, yat purvakaha purushartha, sarva purushartha sadhana prayogaha. So, yat purvakaha means what? Preceded by what? Preceded by Shraddha, this Pramanya Buddhi. So, Purushartha, Sarva Purushartha Sadhana Prayogaha, preceded by that only, in sadhana, the performance, the sadhana is the means, and prayoga is the performance, the pursuit of the means, the sadhanam, that is the karma, etc., what the Veda reveals, following that should be preceded by Shraddha. Yat Purvaka preceded by. Sarva Purushartha Sadhana Prayogaha. Prayoga is doing, performing. So performing of the Purushartha, the means for gaining the Purushartha. Sarva Purushartha is goals, the destinations, human goals. So Sarva Purushartha, all human goals. Sadhana is a means. Prayoga is performance. So the performance of the means to gain all the Purushartha, that is preceded by Shraddha. So Shraddha precedes the Purushartha sadhana. And Chitta Prasadaha. Chitta Prasadaha is where Shraddha is there Prasada Buddhi will be there. That is, your mind will be calm, tranquil, because you accepted what Shastra says. Therefore there is no no contradiction. So you enjoy the tranquility, you become relaxed. You have Shraddha in Shastram, like a child has got Shraddha in the mother. Similarly, you have Shraddha in the the Shastram. When the Shastram says, when you do this, this will happen, you do it because you don't have that doubting mind. So therefore your mind enjoys the clarity. Where the clarity is there only prasada is the chitta prasada. The clarity and therefore the peace. So therefore chitta prasadaha and astikya buddhihi. It is astikya buddhihi. So chitta, the benefit of having enjoying the pramanya buddhi towards shastra is chitta prasadaha. You believe in shastram, you believe in Ishvara. Therefore, whatever happens, it happens in keeping with the order. Therefore you don't get disturbed. There is no disturbance in the mind. And even if you want to gain certain things, then there are the certain karmas you do, and you do it with complete shraddha, and there is no disturbance. You're in the mind, you relax with a cheerful mind. You don't do the karma with a doubting mind. You do with a complete shraddha, with a cheerful mind, with the complete belief that karma palam will be gained. With that you do it. Therefore, it is the mind what you enjoy when you have shraddha. Therefore, chitta prasadaha iti. So, chitta prasada will be natural when you have shraddha. So, chitta prasadaha astikya buddhihi. Where astikya buddhihi is, that chitta prasada is. And that is what is called shraddha. The next line. Tatha satyam.
तथा सत्यम्
सत्यम्
Andritavarjanam.
अनृतवर्जनम्
अनृतवर्जनम्
यथा भूतार्थवचनं च
यथा
यथा
भूतार्थवचनं च
भूतार्थवचनं च
पीडाकरम्.
अपीडाकरम्
पीडाकरम्
Satyam is one of the values here the Upanishad mentions. Tata Satyam, summarize Satyam, the value for the Satyam, the truth. That also is born from Bhagavan only. It is Andrita Varjanam. Andritam is Narutam Andritam. Falsehood. Telling lies. That is Andritam. That's why Satyam Vadha Dharmam Chara. So Satyam is Andrita Varjanam. Yatha Bhutartha Vachanam. Speaking, telling as it is. Not twisting. Not like the modern reporters. Telling the fact as it is. And it should be apidakaram, not hurting. Satyam bruyat, priyam bruyat. Satyam api apriyam na bruyat. So making the himsa, even if it is satyam, making the himsa minimizing the himsa, you have to tell the truth. So presenting the fact, the truth as it is, not colored by one's agenda. That is called Satyam. That stands for not only Satyam, one value, by that we can bring other values. Apida Karam, that is important. Ahimsa, Asteya, everything you can bring in. So Satyam. Then next one, Brahmacharyam.
ब्रह्मचर्यम्
Maituna Samacharaha.
मैथुना
मिथुना
समाचारः
समाचारः
So Brahmacharyam. Brahmani Atava Brahmane Charyam, Brahmacharyam. So Acharanam, Brahmani Acharanam, that following the discipline which is required for the study of the Veda or Vedanta, for which the mastery over the sense organs, both in Karmendriya and Jnanendriya, which is required, and that too for a student who is in the Gurukulam, who is in the Patashala pursuing. For them, all the more it is required certain disciplines to be followed, because he is involved in the study of the Veda. So that discipline is called Brahmacharyam. It is called Brahmacharyam. And Maituna Samasharaha. So it is Maitunena, that is, Maituna is this relationship. So not having the relationship. So Maitunena Vivrutam. That is, Mitunam is joining. That is the relationship which a couple enjoy. That is called Maitunam. So here it means abstaining oneself from any physical relationship. And it's not only need not be only the physical, even anything which can invoke that sense, one should avoid. That is what is brahmacharyam. It is. Main meaning is study of the Veda. That is what Pujya Swamiji gives the meaning of the word brahmacharyam. And abstaining oneself from any form of physical relationship, that is also considered to be brahmacharya. But primary meaning is shastra patanam. Being that studentship is called brahmachari. So here Bhashyakara gives in the sentence of Maituna Samacharaha. Abstaining achara, abstaining oneself from any mituna, that is the physical relationship. That is Maituna Samacharaha. Then next line, Vidhischa
Vidhischa
iti kartavyata.
iti
iti
kartavyata.
kartavyata.
Iti kartavyata. This is how to be done. Kartavya prakaram. Kartavyam, kartavyasa iti prakaram. Kartavyam. Kartavyam tasya bhavaha. Kartavyata. The status of the method to be followed as it is. That should be done this way. That is called kartavyata. Iti kartavyata. So Shastra presents the methods, the stipulations that by which it is to be performed. So iti kartavyata, that is called vidhi. It is called vidhi. That also has come from this Utta Purushat eva iti. So everything has come from Ishvara alone. And the list is not yet complete. It continues. The next mantra, the Upanishad further continues. Satta pranaha, etc. That we will see. We will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಗುರುಜಿ.